Kevin, what's it like to hear Kevin Greene, Pro Football Hall of Famer?
It's strange and it's new, you know. I've always been Pittsburgh Steeler Kevin Greene or outside linebacker Kevin Greene, but now it's Hall of Famer Kevin Greene. So it is definitely special, yeah.
What's been the one moment so far since you've been elected into the Pro Football Hall of Fame that kind of stands out in your mind?
Oh, one more, that's a tough question. You know, probably that knock on the door. I mean, the knock on the door was unexpected. I'd been there before, waiting in my room with my wife, my son Gavin, and my daughter Gabby, and I was just describing to my son how we're gonna handle the phone call, because the phone call says you didn't make it, please come down and meet some of your brothers that are selected into the Hall of Fame this class. And so I'm saying, son, this is the way we gotta handle it, be gracious in our failure, because it's gonna happen one day, we hope. And he's like, no, Dad, no. I'm like, son, we gotta be humble, and son, and the next thing, that boom, 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 boom on the door, which was the president, Mr. David Baker, knocking on the door. Tara and I jumped out of our chairs, no, you know, and I ran to the door and opened the door. Of course, it was Mr. Baker to welcome me to the class of 2016. So that was just a really tremendous, tremendous moment there in the Greene household there.
Has being a Hall of Famer been everything you could have imagined and more so far?
Yeah, so far it's just been unreal. I could go to, you know, Lowe's and Home Depot and some person I've never met before and say, hey, I saw you on TV, congratulations on your fine career, Mr. Hall of Famer. And I'm like, well, yeah, that's cool. And I see a ton of Steeler fans out there, you know, that remark, hey, congratulations, you know, you were always a Steeler. We got another Steeler in the Hall. You know, I'm like, yeah, you know, so just really, really tremendous.
Hearing Mr. Hall of Famer will never get old, will it?
Yeah, I've got to get used to it. Right now it's strange in a good way, but you're right, it's interesting to be referred to as the Hall of Famer, Kevin Greene. That is very, very interesting.
Seeing all these Hall of Fame busts, is there a special kind of awe when you come into this room and you see the entire collection, all of it together?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's quite unique. Looking at some of these legends that I remember watching on TV, and then some of the legends that I played against, and it's quite surreal to think that, you know what, I'm on this team now, and I'm going to have a bust in the same room as these fellas.